Okay. Let's talk about Battlefield 3. One of the most anticipated games of 2011. And pretty much one of the most talked about on the internet, I guess in the news and gaming media, all over the place. And it is one of the most talked about topics that I have been receiving on my email accounts, on my PM accounts in YouTube for the past couple of months now. And one of the bigger questions that I have been receiving has been, will my PC, or will this PC, the Alienware computer, play Battlefield 3? So you guys understand, I do not have this game. Nobody has this game. The only people who has it are the people who actually made the game. The EA, and it's not DICE. Is it DICE? I always keep forgetting. But yes, I don't have this game. I did, however, play the alpha a couple of weeks ago, which was I think I only had enough time to play for about a day and a half or so, you could say. It was the Paris map that everybody was looking at in the trailers. This is before the Caspian map was introduced a week ago or so, a little over a week ago. So it was very good. It ran at a good steady 50 frames per second on my machine. That the specs has been set up to 1080p at high level graphics. There was a little bit of skipping here and there, but I kind of expect that was going to happen because it was an alpha version, not a beta. You have to understand, an alpha version is pretty much what their initial concept was for the game, and then they'll tweak it from there to bring it over to beta, and then from beta tweak it a bit more, and then go into final production. So the pre-alpha was pretty good. I kind of like how everything was set up. The Frostbite engine was running amazing. I didn't see that much of destructible environments. I guess maybe they disabled that just so that way they can get the actual gameplay. See if we can get up to 64 players. Just kicking everybody's asses. I know there's some people on YouTube may have uploaded a couple of videos of it. I never got the opportunity to send it up because I didn't feel like it was ready. If you guys would have saw it, you guys say, "Oh man, this game sucks." Well, come on, you gotta understand, it's an alpha game. It's not the final product. You wish it was, but it's not. And after the alpha was done, they took it. They removed it, and I had to use, of course, the service called Origins services, so I can access the game, which is not bad. It's a bit annoying because now I have it on my machine. I'm trying to figure out a way how to disable it so that way it doesn't pop up every time I turn it on. So, safe to say, my Alienware machine that's clearly almost 2 years old, can play this game, since I've also upgraded the video card. So, for those of you who want to play this game, yes, it will play only on machines that I would specifically say that you purchased this calendar year. And maybe last year. My machine, yes, okay, I have no problem with it. How I'm going to tackle the 64-player capabilities is no big deal. I don't think I'm going to have a problem with it. But many people saying, will my computer work? What should I get? What should I focus on? Well, what you should focus on. I'm going to go to Alienware's website and see what they're having here. I know there are people who are very, very, well off. They have some money. They pretty much don't give a shit. They could buy the best machine out there, especially people who keeps asking me, should I get an Area 51 or an Area 51 ALX desktop. I never got into those machines because they're monsters and I have no place to put them in my room. That's why I went for the Aurora. It's small, it's quaint, it's easy to maneuver. If I had that Area 51, it's like a huge, air conditioner that I have to move around every now and then just so I can access it or at least use it. So for those of you who are on a budget, my recommendation would be go with the lower end Alienware Aurora, which the base price starts at around $11.99. I would probably suggest you look into that. And then of course there's various flavors that you can customize it. The base price for $11.99 will allow you to get an i5 2300 processor. Now, I have no qualms about the i5. I don't have an i5, so for me to test out, even though I have a laptop that has an i5, but you can't compare a desktop i5 to a laptop i5. That I know for a fact. It also comes with a base 4 gigabyte hard drive, 4 gigabyte RAM, 133 megahertz, so that's pretty fast, even faster than my 12. You have to understand, I know, I understand. You guys keep saying to me, why did I get a 12 gig? You know what? I wasn't thinking, but it's still not bad anyway. Eventually, when the time comes, I may decide to remove my RAM and go for smaller but faster RAM. Remember, the higher the speed of the RAM, the better. Hard drive is no issue. I have enough hard drive space, but with this space size, you get a 1 terabyte hard drive running at 7200. You also get dual 450 GeoForce 450 video cards, 1.5 gigabytes of memory, and then the basic flavor of stuff that you can get on this machine. Now that's for 1200. For 1400, you upgrade to an i7 processor, which is, I guess, is the more beefier version, which is far better than my current i7 920 core that's on my current machine. I have no problem with what I got. As a matter of fact, I'm not foreseeing me replacing this computer. I will upgrade it, of course, but you have to do it in gradual steps and in a reasonable budget. But this computer is going to be with me for at least 3 more years or so, like that, as long as I keep an eye on it. Same RAM, same hard drive space, same video cards. That's for 1400. For 1500, which is actually $100 more, it'll upgrade it to 8 gigabytes of RAM at 1333, 2 terabyte hard drives, same video cards, and then for 1700, same thing, except you get yourself a 23-inch full HD widescreen monitor. Now, based on the information that I'm seeing right now, Battlefield 3 doesn't require you to buy yourself the craziest workstation out there. And obviously, when September rolls in and the beta is released, I'm going to be doing, of course, some test video recordings. I'm not going to use fraps. I'm going to use my camera, so that way you guys can see the frame rates and how well it runs. So that's about it. I've been playing a lot on Battlefield Bad Company 2. Which has been a really cool game, and I have discovered the Battlefield Play for Free online game, which is really good. It's actually the original Battlefield 2 game, but in in a web client type setup, and I like it. It's really cool. I'm going to be doing some videos of that soon, so I hope you guys get a chance to see that. So thanks again for listening to me on what I think will be what I think Battlefield 3 will be for 2011. I've already reserved my copy. I hope everyone is getting ready for theirs. And stay tuned for more, and hopefully coming soon, Battlefield 3 videos. Thank you very much, and you two guys take care.